Hello everyone and welcome to another video from our Operators Platform tutorial series. In this video we're going to talk about the latest version, which is 3.9.2, and it was released on March 18th, 2026. We're going to discuss all the newest additions and improvements of this version. First off, I'm going to start with one of the most sought after features from our customers and partners, which is the ability to duplicate orders. Now, whether you are in a quote details page or a sales order or an invoices, you can immediately see a new icon right here that says duplicate this quote or sales order or invoice. And as soon as you click on it, a dialog will appear for you that allows you to configure how you want the new order, most likely a quote or a sales order, to be produced from the existing order. I'm going to discuss all these different parts, but they all should be pretty self-explanatory. The first option is whether we would want to keep the original customer or we would want to assign our new order to a new customer. This is strictly helpful when you want to duplicate an order for another customer. Secondly, we want to see whether you would like to transfer the order details to your new quote, namely your PO number, your FOB, record date, reference number, territory, and your account manager associated with the original order. Secondly, whether you would like to transfer the product to this new order, which in most cases should be toggled on. Whether you would also like to transfer the notes for this existing order, the addresses associated with it, and whether the bypassed state of this order, in case this order is bypassed. And as soon as we have changed these based on our preferences, we would just click on duplicate. And the system starts duplicating this order for you. And in a moment, you can see that you can click to see the new order in a different page. And you can see all these changes will be applied to you. Now, one more thing that I want to address here is that if you are in a sales order or an invoice information page and you click on duplicate this order icon, you will be able to see three new additional let's say configurations, since it's a sales order or an invoice. And that is, first, whether you would want this new order to be immediately generated for as a sales order, not as a quote. And secondly, whether you would also like the shipping information or the freight information to be transferred over. And lastly, your pallet information for your dimensions based on your access levels. And you can click on duplicate on these as well, and it'll do the magic for you. Okay, another thing that we've added in this version is the ability for you to configure your payment service provider credentials. Now we use these credentials to enable or disable these payment service providers within our systems. We currently support two of these payment service providers, which is Moneris and Stripe. And all you would need to do is to go on the settings side menu and click on system settings. In here, you can click on organizational configurations. And the very first two entries that you can see based on your access level is going to be the Moneris configuration and Stripe configuration, where you can add your specific credentials in order to enable them, or you can remove them in order to remove the support for a specific payment service provider. Lastly, we've also added the ability for your admins of the system to change the color theme of their environment and platforms. Currently, we support three main colors, which is the primary color, the secondary color, and the tertiary color. Where the primary color is mostly of all the actions, the secondary color that usually supports it for other specific actions or sections, and tertiary color for a pop-up whenever there is a need for, let's say, the focus of a specific page. And you can change them by just selecting your color, and we will create the theme for you. Lastly, I want to talk a little about our latest changes in our CRM panel. Lately, we've added a new feature that enabled you to view all your customers using an interactive map based on their address and location. We've made some improvements on this feature since then. First off, you can access this interactive map under the dashboard page of CRM platform. The very first change we've done is the ability to view the current live location of where you are. Just click on this icon, click allow in order for the necessary access levels and permissions to be given to the browser, and it can be created for you. The second thing we've added is the ability to navigate to a customer's account information page right from this map. All you would need to do is to hover over these little dots that would indicate the different customers and click on the open account information page. That gives you the specific page. And lastly, you can now search for your customers through our search bar up here using your customers' names or any information available for their address. For example, if I want the customers for United States, I can do so, or if I want a specific address, for example, 26, or if I want to do it based on their name. And as soon as I click on it, I can be navigated to where that customer currently is. Lastly, we've also added the ability for this interactive map to be also integrated with the other elements of the dashboard. And what that means is whenever you search for a customer and click on their customer name, you will be also placing a dynamic filter through all these different widgets. For example, if I want to only view this other statistics for Ridgepoint Counseling, I can click on this and the dashboard will automatically bring up all their data for me, including their filter. And if I want to remove them, I can remove them with ease. Thank you very much for watching this video. Hope all these changes improve the quality of our services and make it easier for you guys to use our systems. Hope you have a very beautiful day. Thank you very much.